So, the glitch I'm testing is this one. If you know the other neuron duplication that exists for that green neuron, you understand how useful that this particular glitch can be. We shall see. So effectively, Hunter spawns with a green neuron. The green neuron's currently in my stomach. If I go to Pebbles, he will automatically take it out of my hand or my stomach forcibly. And then we'll be holding it. You can take it out of his hands prematurely, or he will put it into your hands. But regardless of what happens, when you leave his room, you will have that neuron in your hands. That's non-negotiable. That will happen. So regardless of what happens in the room, if you have the neuron in your stomach and you leave the room, you will be holding a ghost invisible version of the green neuron in your hand, and the real one will be in your stomach. If you spit the one in your stomach out, both of them will be visible, and you will be duplicated, meaning your speed goes up by 1 times, and so will one of the neurons. And you can stack that infinitely by putting one neuron back in your stomach and spit it back out. I think you understand how useful that can be. That we can effectively do ×5 speed whenever we want. It's specific per room, and we've been unable to make it exist outside of a single cycle. So apparently, this person went to Pebbles, effectively did the neuron glitch, except he didn't spit the neuron out. Because if you don't spit the neuron out when you immediately leave Pebbles' room, you start going off to a side, the fake neuron in your hand ceases to exist. So you need to be spitting it out immediately. But what it seemed like is that they don't do that, and then they meet an echo, which makes that whole cycle cease to exist. They then wake up, and there's a second neuron in the shelter with them. So whether this is true duplication, or if it's what's basically happening in the game, where there's only one neuron in reality, and it's 2 abstractions of the neuron, or maybe I'm saying that backwards. But it's all the same neuron in the duplication that I talked about. But it's potential there's literally 2 neurons in the other one, which won't be useful for gaining speed because it won't duplicate us, but it does allow us to test what happens if we bring 2 green neurons to Moon, which sounds interesting. I mean, that's what I was going to say too. There's a lot you can take with that. There's a lot. Hello there. Give me your money. Oh, don't talk to me. So right now, I'm also wanting to do Hunter all objectives. So we're doing the basic route of it, but I'm not worrying about it too much. So it is complex, but at the same time it isn't. It's all based off of one thing, and that's you leave Pebbles' room, and the neuron will be in your hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. It even actually got stunned. It just didn't let go of us. So Hunter all objectives is not something I've done. So effectively, we added the new categories for Brain World, that being the intended percent runs. I think that isn't quite as applicable to Hunter, so we're calling it all objectives, because all we have to do is do the 3 objectives, which is get Neuron to Pebbles, give Neuron to Moon, and Ascend. And this will all be done glitchless as well, which means no karma caching. It also means not doing this glitch I'm talking about right now. instantly killed me. But I think it will be quite the interesting route. Additionally, we don't need to karma cache whatsoever, unless we mess up. Which at that point we might as well not. Hang out. Come on. You need to jump into the wall, and then if you're holding up, you can stand in the pipe slightly. Too long to be able to do that one. Why did he just fall off? Off to the left? What just happened? Consume Lizard. Okay. What are you printing this afternoon? A present for my brother. The first half of it was done earlier. This is the second half, remember? Oh. Incomprehensible printing, yeah. I mean, I can set it up if you want. Make the camera. I literally just have to plug the camera in because it's not plugged in right now. The printing wasn't working too much. This is the 5th time I've reset it in the past hour. Because otherwise I would have streamed earlier. He's gonna fall off again, isn't he? Why are you over there? Too much cheese. I would regret everything. Ah! This is what the stream is now. That bomb was at the perfect location. Nice! Come to me, Mask Man. Okay, that wasn't me. You're going for the other guy. Yes. Yes. Ugh. Please get to me faster. Do you have a problem? I'm right here. Oh. I'm a little lucky that this worked out. Give face. Yes. Other hand. There we go. Why? Almost just killed me. Oh, goodness. Sometimes you sound like a Disney villain. Good. Yeah. Your demise will come shortly. I don't know if they saw me. Disconcerting. Why do they keep doing this? No way! Oh my goodness. They saw me. Got scared. Went over there. Kept doing loop-de-loops for no reason. Didn't see me for so long. Good champ. No. Never seen Ice with Evil in before. I feel like that's a joke. Because you know, we've played Left 4 Dead before. I literally mollied my own teammate so they would die faster so we could get inside the shelter. I forgot I did that. Oh my goodness. Oh. And then all I wrote was good in the chat. Alright, you're coming with me. Actually, wait, I've got a better idea. It's 3 to get into, Are you kidding me? Hello, Happy Mess. No bamboozle. So this is an infinite wall going upwards, so I can't actually go over the ball there. I think you can go over this one, but I don't remember. So that's also good to remember when there... That's a pole plant. When there are vultures. Because that means they can't go over there. Please throw it. I dare you. Do it! This is the glitch. Yes, if someone asked, yes, that is the Reddit post of the glitch. Unless he posted a Rickroll, in which case I am not responsible. Hello there. Look at him stare at us, judging us with his beady eyes, and he's currently cut off by the screen. There he is. Look at him. Oh. That one merely exists to haunt the player, and not the slug cat. Emotional damage is more painful than any damage he could do to slug cat. Oh my goodness. So I would like it to be even remotely. My non-existent guides are so boring. I'm so tempted to do it. I want it. Oh my god. It happened again. I thought you did? No. No, I do not. Do you not drink water? Maybe. On occasion. Yeah, did you drink coffee? No. I don't drink coffee either. I don't think water would work well with my servos, though, Sock Monkey. Might be bad. What do I do drink? That's classified. Oh. Oh goodness. Oh, blue lizard. Yeah, but what do I even do? I think it's gonna rain. He left quite fast. Never mind. Yeah. There's a lot of sticks here to work out in our favor. Prediction will the glitch work? So there's a few ways the glitch can work. We're gonna do a prediction on it. We're gonna do multiple predictions on it, actually. Come back! You heathen! No! He's gonna fall off the edge. Okay. This is fine. I wanted his face. I wonder if I get that kill. We'll find out. Also, all of my spears are now gone. Great. Alright, I'm gonna quit out of the game and back up my save. We're going to this screen. Hello. How's it going? See any good movies lately? Alright, so this is how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna go into Pebbles. I'm going to save at that shelter, entering Pebbles, because this is important that I do it in this order. And why I did my backup save here. I'm gonna go into Pebbles. I'm going to save immediately once I'm in Pebbles. I'm then going to do the glitch as normal, except I don't spit the neuron back out once I leave his room. And then I'm immediately going to go to the echo. And then, if that is how it works, that will be one of the yes or no's on the prediction. And then, of course, maybe we do the glitch as normal there, instead of doing that. So the other thing that I think may affect it is the fact that I slept with the neuron in my stomach. Does that make sense? Because maybe if we sleep there with the neuron outside of our stomach first, maybe that will work. Oh, there. Also, it's gonna be a little while. Send my regards. That's unfortunate. Actually, no, we're fine. So we're not going... So if you notice, at least we should notice, unless I messed it up. Because I might have messed it up because I dropped it for a second there. That there should be a fake item in my hand. I accidentally dropped the neuron for a second, so that might have made it just not work. So we're going to do it a second time, just to make sure that wasn't the issue. I set the prediction to 30 minutes, so we are going to do this twice. If it doesn't work the first time, it might work the second time. Oh, I'm still holding the fake neuron, actually. I thought it disappeared if we moved too far, but it's still there. I'm questioning if I should keep it in my hand. I'm gonna keep it in my hand the whole way. Voted. Hello there. We're gonna wait here the whole time. I hold nothing after I throw. Amazing. Who would have thought that would have happened? Is Hunter dialogue different? I forget. I don't think it is. What do I remember dialogue being different for Echoes for? Oh, there's drought. Drought stuff is different. Alright. So if the green neuron is there, it's gonna be a yes. Nothing yet. Don't notice anything. Try it again. We'll try it again before we say anything. Alright, so this time we're gonna do the same exact thing we did last time, except we saved with the neuron in the shelter, not in our stomach. Does that make sense? I'm gonna wait a little bit before putting this in my belly, just because of what we noticed last time. This is good for practicing making it just work without getting stuck in the middle. I think it's if you put the neuron in your belly too early, you get stuck in the middle. So I'm gonna wait until I see a voice line before I put it in my belly. It isn't showing any setup. So what it sounds like is they took the picture the moment they woke up, which was after they met the Echo. Okay, now. Okay, next time we are going to wait for text. Actually, no, it worked. We weren't going to the middle. That was just it pushing us around. The link in the comment. I mean, it works for me. Please help me, Pebbles. There we go. When in this state, if you go into a shelter, does it show the neuron? It should show the neuron, yes. We've never tried sleeping in this state, I have to be honest. So it might just be sleeping in this state here. Alright. Well, I'm still going to block it, and then do the point prediction. I feel like that would be interesting to do. Okay, it did not work. Which I'm starting to think that they slept immediately with the glitch, potentially. With the glitch as we know it. So this time I'm just going to sleep. I need food first. I need to eat something. Where's my consumable lizards? Hello there. No. Licking is bad. Licking is bad. Okay. Do we want to do this? I'm going to... So we're going to have the neuron out. We're going to sleep with it. We're then going to go to Pebbles. We're then going to sleep again with the neuron out. And then we're going to go to the Echo. I don't even know. Maybe, I think it's all going to have to be off of just sleeping. I think we go all the way with the invisible neuron and just see what happens. I know it's 25, but it depends if you go to Pebbles. That was a neuron, not the right hand. So we don't want to do it late. Oh, no, never mind. We always just get flung far away when we put the neuron in our stomach. Want to get more points? Yes. You try for the high hunter score run people. They're generally getting to subterranean at what is cycle 2 or cycle 1 of their cycles left. I might have thrown the invisible neuron. Only got 600 points, which is pretty common. I think I threw the invisible neuron. No, we have to do it again. Oh, I wasn't thinking about it. It was just throwing the rocks. Yeah, we did. Okay, That was a mistake on my part. We can just do it again from this save anyway. Thought you were professional. I forgot about it. You do this deadline. You do it. I dare you. I normally only play this game once a week. The fact I'm doing it technically again, even though I didn't stream it last Saturday. It's happening in the bottom right. The bottom right's my input viewer. Yes. So I'm using controller right now, so that's why you can see that. The white lizard, of course. Because it's the only one that actually has a brain, but is also an idiot. In the general context, the white lizard is cool. In the actual gameplay context, they're really dumb. And I wish they were coded better. Nice. Me putting it in my stomach actually made me go this way. Okay, do not throw things. I can see it in my hand invisibly. Oh, this is actually a problem. Okay, it worked out. There's only one neuron in... Might have actually worked. Oh my goodness. I think... Oh my goodness. It actually worked. I didn't think it was that easy. We don't get the double speed. So it is just don't take the neuron out the whole time. Just go there with the invisible neuron in your hand. It says there's two of them. They're two different ones. We don't get the speed boost, which is unfortunate. But that's super cool. So now we get to go to Moon to see what happens. But I also have to carry two neurons the whole time. Which is annoying. And why would we need to duplicate an item? So do you know what happens? So say I did this glitch, but I didn't save. And I just... let me explain it from the beginning. We knew this glitch existed in the past where we could duplicate the neuron, which we do so by going into Pebbles with the green neuron. We give Pebbles the green neuron. He will then forcibly give it back to us, meaning that whenever we leave the room, we will always have it in our hands. So if before we leave the room we put it in our stomach, we now have the abstracted version of the neuron both in our stomach and in our hand. The one in our hand is invisible, so we don't know it's there until we take the neuron out of our stomach. When we do that, both the neuron we took out of our stomach and ourselves is duplicated, meaning that we move at +1 times speed. And we can keep doing that infinitely. And basically move at infinite speed in a given room until we leave that room. At which point, if we sleep, regardless of how many extra neurons have been created, or if we have one in our stomach and in our hand, it will not stay through the cycle. And this, just by not taking it out of our stomach after we leave Pebbles' room, and then just immediately sleep, makes it happen and actually stay through the cycle. But it is not the abstracted version of a singular object. It is two separate objects that now exist. And now I question what happens if we go to Moon with both of these. But otherwise, I don't see how these two neurons could help us in any other way. Also clip that, because I'd rather not explain it again. But do you get what I mean? And why it could be a really big deal if we could have the duplicated neuron at additional cycles. Because if we have to wait most of a cycle in Pebbles to get an abstracted version of the same neuron twice as to duplicate ourselves to add 1 time speed. I'm not. This is actually... I'm very happy about that. I'd rather explain this in every way. I wish it was 2 abstracted versions, but still really nice. Wait for next week. No. I mean, I guess it is Christmas. So thank you for the Christmas gift, Soul. What's he doing down there? Oh, they get super drugged down. Going to suck you super. Please word that differently in the future. Oh, I had a chance to save myself. Whatever. Also, Hoku, you should see this. See this. It's amazing. There's 2 of them. Do they both actually do the thing? They do both do the thing. But it finally worked. They're both separate entities. They're not both this, like, abstractions of the same one. Yeah, I was starting to think that, because I had 6 to begin with. I have 33 subpoints now. Soul Game of Bath. Hello, Astron Lord. How's it going? We finally got the glitch to work. The glitch was duplicating the neurons. Maybe people find that interesting. I hope people find it interesting. I find it really interesting. We need to see how far it goes. From the Squid Cicada dupe in South Icy Shelter. I don't know what you mean by that, Hoku. I should have 3 tier 1 emotes now. So that means I can do the long lizard emote. But what lizard do I use? So who really won the poll? What do you mean? I didn't do the last prediction because I didn't think it was going to work. And I didn't want to take the time to set it up. But then it worked anyway! Blue lizard. I was not ever going to do that in my life. So no. Can I be picked a lizard? I mean... So I was thinking a green lizard or a purple lizard. And if you have another idea or you want to choose one of those 2, you can say that, Soul, because you gave a lot of them. 3 Solarian also gave a lot of them. We have a milkshake lizard? No. I think that's the emote that you should have, though. Chompers. I still think there should... So Scurry Chompers works great for the green, but the blue one should be Nibblers. Chompers, purple lizard. I'm okay with that. I'm starting to think it would make more sense with the green lizard. Also, I'm drinking water, sorry. Yeah, but you don't get Extendo lizard. So I want to make it so that it's the front body, the head, and the arms. Then it's just the black body like a box. You could just keep posting those and then a tail. So it's just a really, really long lizard. Turn invisible after going through a gate. I mean, what exactly, did anything, do you think, cause that? Because if you can find a way to consistently do something like that, that would be cool. No leaps for love, no. It does sound like it's a 1.01 thing, too, as well. Yeah. I mean, the Leapsard, you can't... Because of all of its body patterns, you can't really, extend that. I think that makes sense, right? We need a static body where you can actually do that. Oh. Let me check something real quick. References. Affiliate. It only happened once at the industrial gate. I mean, did anything you think could have caused it? Was this just because of a graphical glitch that happens every once in a while? Because there's a certain graphical glitch that just happens every once in a while. It seems to happen more often in Sky Islands than anywhere else, but could be a bunch of circles. I don't know what that means. Can we have long slug cat? I don't know if that would be a good idea. I mean, I wouldn't be completely against that. I don't know if that would be a way to do it. Like a low, I don't know, like doing low slug cat and having all three parts, and you make it as big as you want. You could also do it like Hempamaz just did, and we can just do a body like that standing. Except both of those things already exist to some degree. Oh yeah, I did get the 200 followers. I think it was Mephisto and one of them followed a second ago, and that got me to 200. Can I... Weird. I can't just drag my tier 2 and 3 emotes into the tier 1 slot. I have to re-put them in. Unless I'm not seeing this correctly. Where things flashing at random. So generally the visual bug I'm talking about, you often see like purple streamers just everywhere. Things are like, you could see like a skeletal structure to some degree. It doesn't really make sense. But the purple ribbons that are just kind of coming out of the corners of the room is generally one that's pretty common. And pacify them ahead of time, it can be very nice. We're getting the echo so we can ascend, because of course I'm going to ascend. Please do the thing, yes. Yes. I'll drink some more water for a second. Actually, I'll be right back. Let's have this kind of play out for a while again. They're the most complex creature in the game. It can be very hard to understand them. Of course. Please don't kill me. They are garbage. Why do you think they live in garbage wastes? Have you ever thought about that one? They are cheaters. They are cheaters! J-Mop, show them the clips. Show them all the clips. Show them the flying ones. Flying ones are amazing. Alright, I'll be back. I'll go to the bathroom. I have to say, one of them, the thing you just said, is the most scavengers thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh my goodness. Oh, that they would do that. They would. They would. But also, I don't remember standing in this position when I walked away. What happened? Who did this to me? Oh, you posted a lot of them. There was one called, like, Space Captain or something I thought was cool. Oh, the one with Rob, the second one you did, is my absolute favorite. Because it's just like, what is and then you're just dead. It's over. It's over. Scavs are slippery, I guess. I don't understand. I don't. I really don't. They're the last enigma that this game will ever have. I don't think anyone will truly know what happens. I still have a GIF. Let me find it real quick. That is still my absolute favorite. Might be one of my first ones. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna post it in the Rain World Discord, the Meta and Tech channel. I think Annoying Flower made that one. Really, really nice. Oh, we needed one food. Nice. We also need to eat this because it doesn't auto-eat it. I learned that the hard way before. Hunter does not auto-eat things in its house. Alright. Quitting out. We're quitting out. Words. I'm gonna back up that save there. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop both of them right now. And then we're going to see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Was that the first one I threw or the second one? There is only one answer. Red list. Got stunned. So one other glitch I always wanted to see if it would work or not is apparently Turtle of the Turtle Toad. Back in patch 1.01, it was the second one he threw. Weird. Got it so 5 other neurons spawn next to Moon that weren't actually floating above her, they were just sitting in the water. And I'm questioning what happened there. Maybe it had something to do with unloading. I did this, Smile. Cycle 12. Oh! Oh. What? I didn't even drop it. She just took it out of my hand when I walked by her. That was interesting. Alright. We'll do that in a second, J-Mop. So, smile is because there's a meme on Twitch where basically you say, I made this. I made this smile. And how else are you supposed to convey that you are smiling? Like by literally saying smile, of course. No, I did. And that's how that goes on. That's literally how that goes on. Brain mode mobile when never. Happened I wasn't there. The second one got accepted, it looks like. She picked up the neuron out of my hands off of walking over it. Oh, smiling. Will die. I think that's the opposite. This is the first time I've actually done this. But we're going to have to see. Let's leave the room and then come back with it. I'm gonna starve and then try it this time. We need to know. We need to know. Look how we're laying on the neuron. I wonder if that's intentional. So I'm starving so we can reset and die after this. Wait, this is stupid. Yes. It's very Pebbles of you. Just revive her twice, and there'll be no problems. It's actually working. It went way too far for that to not work. I can't... It actually works! Time to eat all of her brains again. So I backed up the save. Do we go try to ascend now and see what happens? For safe from dead to not bed. Yeah, but no. Yeah, also where would these other neurons come from? Do we get the points though? Do we get twice as much points? Because I kind of want to know. You did this. I did this. She doesn't know. Don't tell her. I must have been gone for one cycle. Oh. She doesn't know. So do we want to test other things? You guys got any suggestions, or do we want to just try to ascend? Kind of focusing on the movement. I haven't done this area as Hunter for a while. You just gotta know when to do something, and be able to do it naturally, not artificially. I would also love to see a Taz playthrough, but we don't have the tools currently, and the only person who is making it is working on a different project. Unless someone wants to take up from their part, we're not gonna have one. The cheat button. So the thing that Ice Torben was talking about is his keyboard is pretending to be a controller. So he binds his keys to be directly up, directly left, directly right, directly down on a keyboard, on a joystick. So now if you do a specific angle on the joystick that's 10 degrees down from the horizontal, you can do a specific roll that's really hard to pull off. That helps quite a lot, actually. Additionally, because on controller, on joystick, you can actually start a roll, stop holding down, and just hold a directional. You actually go faster in that roll slightly. You cannot do that on keyboard for whatever reason. And obviously you can't do the 10-degree thing, which is where you just jump off of 1 unit height, immediately does a roll. Normally you can only do that. Normally you can only do that if you jump off 3 or 4 block heights. Which is why it can be useful, especially at the ending area. I thought it immediately went into the statistics. I guess we have to go over here to see them. Red flying centipedes. I want baby flying centipedes. That sounds interesting. Doesn't that sound interesting? It doesn't look like it's more points. Did not look like we got more points. That's unfortunate. That's good enough. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what a purple centipede would do. I feel like that would be in water. Maybe that's just me. Oh man, I hope 3 Solarian's still there. Because of what you said, it makes me think of something. Oh, I wanna do it, but I'm not going to. Maybe centipedes would be good for Skylands. Skylands would do okay with more food. and that would be it. And baby centipedes.